Hello, everyone. This is Haley Martin and Renee Cobb. Welcome to Overtones Live.
Welcome, everyone. This is Renee Cobb and Haley Martin, and we are your co-hosts for this evening's show. And you are listening to a special edition broadcast of Overtones Live presented by Listen Locally Tennessee.
This week, we are on the road coming to you from NashHouse, Southern Spoon and Saloon in Music City, USA.
Thanks to all of you for joining us this evening as we present an incredible array of talent right here on this beautiful stage. Tonight, we have a very special singer-songwriter showcase featuring musicians who are living and working in Music City, USA, honing their musical craft in front of wonderful and appreciative audiences like yourself. And also, this episode of Overtones marks the 7th edition of the 2025 Josie Music Awards preview show, which we will bring to you each and every year. And all of these artists that you're being able to experience this evening, along with my co-host Haley, are nominees for this year's ceremonies to be held on November 2nd at the Grand Ole Opry. So without further ado, let's jump right into the music of these amazing singer-songwriters we have with us on the stage this evening.
Now, the traditional country sound of the 90s is having quite the revival right now, thanks to the new generation of artists picking up the mantle. And North Carolina native Trey Calloway deserves to be in the conversation with the best of them. Not only does his music feature the fiddle and steel-soaked sounds that made the 90s one of the greatest eras of country music, not to be biased, but his songwriting is a throwback to when lyrics took center stage. From story songs like The Ballad of Righteous and Wrong to songs that tug at your heartstrings like She Misses Being Mrs. Get it? I love it. This song is not just a song, it's a poignant testament to loss and heartfelt tributes and the comforting embrace of those left behind. Trey Calloway's rising star is undeniable. Alone, he's earned the prestigious Songwriter of the Year at the Texas Country Music Awards and had a music video featured on CMT. Secured spots on Spotify editorial playlists and is rapidly approaching 3 million streams on Spotify. Yeah. He is also a multi-Josie Music Award nominee in 2025, which we will get to hear about this evening. He's also shared stages with the country luminaries like Joe Diffie, Tracy Lawrence, and McBride and the Ride, and performed at iconic venues such as Billy Bob's, Texas, and the House of Blues. Please join Renee and I in giving Trey Calloway a big Overtones live radio show welcome.
Who is Sam L. Smith? That's what many people, thousands actually, are asking themselves when they see a viral video on TikTok featuring a real singing cowboy. A cowboy? Yes. He lives on a 200-acre farm that raises quarter horses that they barrel race and work cattle. However, they're soon finding out that Sam L. Smith is much more a modern traditionalist country singer, songwriter, and Nashville recording artist who believes in reviving that true country music sound. Sam comes from the small town in Kentucky called Mount Sterling, where he grew up in a multi-generation family playing bluegrass music from the hills of eastern Kentucky. He's hit some of the biggest stages like Rupp Arena in Lexington and Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. Has multiple nominations for Josie Music Awards, and we'll get to hear more about that in just a few. Another interesting fact to know is that Sam was on season 21 of American Idol, and he's also opened for national acts like Randy Travis, the Oak Ridge Boys, Craig Morgan, Ricky Skaggs, Pam Tillis, and more. Sam, it's an honor to have you on the Overtones live radio show this evening. Let's give Sam a round of applause.
And our next guest, Lauren Anderson, is a soulful rocker, originally from Chicago, who has had a passion for singing throughout her entire life. Lauren is classically trained throughout most of her early life. She began classical piano lessons at the age of 8 and was an active member of several choirs and began taking classical voice lessons when she began high school. She's obtained both a bachelor's degree in music and a master's degree in music therapy. Wow, that's incredible. Initially setting out to become an opera singer, she quickly realized rock and soul were a little more her style. Lauren has released a long list of hits since 2014, and since moving to Nashville, she's continued to tour and release new music. She is a multiple award winner and nominee for the Hollywood Independent Music Awards, the Josie Music Awards, and more. And her album, Love on the Rocks, was released in the summer of 2021, debuting at number 14 on the Billboard Blues charts and climbing on other charts. Wow. Lauren Anderson has opened for bands such as Beth Hart, Anna Popovic, and Mike Zito. Zito was also a feature artist on her sophomore album on the tune Back to Chicago. Perhaps even more amazing is that you are seeing her right now on this beautiful NashHouse stage. You will be able to see Lauren Anderson on this season's edition of The Voice, which premieres next week on NBC. Yeah, The Voice, guys. She has been on Overtones multiple times, and we are so pleased to present her music this evening on the radio show, being recorded at NashHouse, Southern Spoon and Saloon. Please join us in giving Lauren a big round of applause.
So we got American Idol and The Voice and all of this wonderful talent, Texas Country Music Awards. Trey, since you're on the end of the stage, closest to me, we're going to get this musical party started with you. He's a nominee for the Josie Music Awards. Tell us a little bit about the first song that you're going to be singing.
Well, you mentioned that I've gotten to open up for McBride and the Ride. Terry's a good buddy of mine. We wrote some songs for this new album I'm working on now. And so I'm going to play one of those that we wrote. She Don't Break It Like She Used To. Yeah. She don't break like she used to. Her don't hurt me quite as strong. After all the villain's been through, The pain don't hang on all night long. Well, I've been picking up the pieces of what once was barely beaten and broken in two, but so hard it's feeling brand new. She don't break it like she used to. Well, I don't stay up when I go to sleep at night. When that sad song comes on my heart, don't even mind. She don't break it like she used to, but her don't hurt me quite as strong. After all the hell it's been through, the pain don't hang on all night long. Well, I've been picking up the pieces of what once was barely beaten and broken in two, but the soul heart is feeling brand new. She don't break it like she used to. Oh, no. Well, I can go out on this tavern and have a little fun. Well, I don't try and hide my heart from anyone, 'cause she don't break it like she used to. The hurt don't hurt me quite as strong. After all the hell it's been through, the pain don't hang on all night long. Well, I've been picking up the pieces of what once was barely beaten and broken in two, but the soul heart is feeling brand new. She don't break it like she used to. This soul heart is feeling brand new. She don't break it like she used to. Come on now. Thank y'all. Appreciate that, buddy.
Well, it is good to be here in Nashville, Tennessee. Thank y'all for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with us. I know there's some amazing talent up on this stage, and man, I'm just glad to be up here. Thank you, Overtones, for having us. And my name is Sam L. Smith from the great state of Kentucky, like they said a while ago. And I want to do a brand new single we just dropped. Let's see, earlier this summer. It's called "Good Night to Be a Cowboy." Hope you like it. It comes a little something like this. Here we go. So you were driving in your car, flipping through the stations, found yourself a song for your current situation. Had somebody hurt you, country ain't your go-to. You don't even know who was singing, but you knew you had to hit the first honky-tonk came to. Walk up to a jukebox, find yourself a straw hat, have them play a slow song, show you how to two-step, treat it like a woman underneath some neon, saddled up some bar stools, have a little one-on-one, right off with the real McCoy. Well, it's a good night, it's a good night to be a cowboy. Oh, it sure is. Sounds like it was a cold one, so let's get you a long neck. Got a couple bad jokes, bet you ain't heard yet. Girl, what you see is what you get. When you walk up to a jukebox, find yourself a straw hat, have them play a slow song, show you how to two-step, treat it like a woman underneath some neon, saddled up some bar stools, had a little one-on-one, right off with the real McCoy. Well, it's a good night, it's a good night to be a cowboy. Oh, pick a little bit, Joe, come on. Back behind me is my right-hand man. Glad to have him, Mr. Joel Mitchell on the guitar. Y'all give him a nice hand tonight. Come on. Woo! Yeah, you walked up to a jukebox, found yourself a straw hat, had me play a slow song. I showed you how to two-step, treated like a woman underneath the neon, saddled up some bar stools, had a little one-on-one. We found what you came here for. Well, it's a good night, it's a good night to be a cowboy. Yeah, it's a good night to be a cowboy here in Nashville, Tennessee tonight. Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
I love it. We got some country boys up here tonight.
Yeah, girl.
I'm gonna bring a little Chicago. I hope y'all are okay with that. I'm gonna start with a song I released last year called Boom Boom Boom. I wrote this one with a friend of mine, Laureen Smith. And this is one of the ones up for a Josie Music Award. Oh, and my name's Lauren Anderson. Thanks y'all for hanging out. I say y'all, even though I'm from Chicago. I got a little bit of Southern, and I've been living here for a second now.
We're rubbing off on you. That's all right.
Gasoline and flowers, it's your old factory. That's when you knew that I was close. Terrifyingly beautiful and deadly. You walked near, though you know that you should go. Boom, 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 I can hear your heart go swoon. And you know that I wanted to. So boom, one more beat in your mind. Yes, and say you can feel I'm red hot. If you dare, go ahead and light a match. 3, 2, 1, who ready or not? I can tell that we weren't here for blast. Hey, boom, 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 I can hear your heart go swoon. And you know that I wanted to. So boom, one more beat in your mind. Hey, 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 yeah. Tie in this game, and there's no escape. Smoke's in the air, so come on and let's play. Boom, 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 I can hear your heart go swoon. And you know that I wanted to. So boom, hey, boom, 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 I can hear your heart go swoon. And you know that I wanted to. So boom, one more beat in your mind. Thanks, y'all.
My name is Samuel Smith. Thank you, guys.
Well, that was wonderful, both of y'all. I'm trying to figure out who you sound like. I'm going to tell you after the show. You got a cool voice, brother. Both of y'all got great voices. Well, y'all make some noise for these two artists up here. They're sounding so good.
Trey as well. Come on,
Thank you guys for having us. I'm having fun with you guys. Well, my name's Trey Calloway again, and I'm going to do my brand new single. This has been out for about a week or two now. And it was written by Chris Young and Frank Myers and Anthony Smith, and it's called Must Have Had a Good Time. It goes like this. Woke up on my couch again, a bed still made, ain't been slept in. I can't find my clothes or my keys. Ain't no trip in my drum. I guess I camped home last night. Looks like my friends and I got on the whiskey. Someone must have had a good time last night. Gotta clear the cobwebs from my mind. Opened up his bloodshot red eyes, and it felt like a jackhammer pounding my head. Where did this tattoo come from? I can't remember one thing I've done, but judging by the bar receipt I just found from last night. So we must have had a good time. We went downtown to hear some blues. Was just gonna have us a beer or two. Then Tony ordered all of us a shot on me. It all went down the hill from there. Then my Haggard bars and a smoky air sure did a number on my memory. So we must have had a good time last night. Gotta clean the cobwebs from my mind. Opened up his bloodshot red eyes, and it felt like a jackhammer pounding my head. Where did this tattoo come from? Can't remember one thing I've done, but judging by the bar receipt I just found from last night. So we must have had a good time. Well, I'm gonna have to find my phone, call my buddy for a ride. No, I don't remember, but they'll sure remind me what I did last night. So we must have had a good time last night. Gotta clear the cobwebs from my mind. Opened up his bloodshot red eyes, and it felt like a jackhammer pounding my head. Where did this tattoo come from? I can't remember one thing I've done, judging by the bar receipt, the text I got on the photos on my phone we took last night. Yeah, we must have had a good time. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we must have had a good time. That's right, yeah. Come on, Sam. So we must have had a good time.
Oh, a good old time, Trey.
It's a lot of good time. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Man, what about that? Man, that's good stuff, man. That's a fun song. That wants to get me get up and going. That gets me get up and going. Gets a little gas in the
Thanks,
tank
bro.
right
A little
there.
gas in the tank.
That's what I like.
That sounds like a top song right there,
We
man.
can make that. We'll
Gas
work
in the
on that
tank.
after the show.
All right, sounds good.
Yes,
brother.
sir. Well, let's do a little rich and famous for him. This is a song. I wish I had the opportunity to write this one, but I got pitched up by a guy named Dan Smiley. And Dan, yeah, Dan's a killer. Dan's a killer dude. He's we've wrote a couple songs together, but man, I tell you what, I come from, like I said, Mount Sterling, and I had this old girl. It broke my heart in two. She was probably going to be my high school sweetheart, and you know, it just didn't work out. Trey, you ever been through that? You know what I'm
I
talking
sure
about.
have. Too
You
many
know?
times, buddy. Too many times.
So I want to sing this song, and maybe here on the film she can pull it back, and maybe she can find out how I really feel about her. It's called Rich and Famous. Listen to it one time. Gonna buy a 6-string, gonna learn a few chords, gonna move to Nashville, and gonna beat down a few doors, and then I'm gonna cash in on what just happened. Gonna take this broke heart to the top of the charts. You're gonna make me rich, and I'm gonna make you famous. Anybody tuned into a country FM is gonna know what your name is. I'll be getting over you, honey, making mailbox money, telling everybody what you did. Yeah, you're gonna make me rich, and I'm gonna make you famous. And could have had a good thing, but we couldn't make it work out. Now I'm turning your goodbye into something that you can't turn down. You're gonna make me rich, and I'm gonna make you famous. Anybody tuned into a country FM is gonna know what your name is. I'll be getting over you, honey, making mailbox money, telling everybody what you did. Yeah, you're gonna make me rich. In time, gonna make you famous. I'll pick 'em a little bit, Joe. Oh, I like this part right here. Listen to me one time. And if they give me a CMA, you're gonna be the first one I think. Yeah, you're gonna make me rich. I'm gonna make you famous. Anybody tuned in to a country FM is gonna know what your name is. I'll be getting over you, honey, making mailbox money, telling everybody what you did. Yeah, you're gonna make me rich. In time, gonna make you famous. Yeah, you're gonna make me rich. In time, gonna make you jukebox honky tonk. Everybody sing along, put you in a hit song, famous. Oh yeah, rich. Oh, don't break my heart, sweetheart. Come on. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
That was awesome.
Yeah, oh, that's great, buddy.
I hope she does hear that one day.
I hope she does too. Send that to her.
Again, my name's Lauren Anderson. The next one I'm gonna play for you guys, I put out just in April with a friend of mine, Tracy Perrin. We both wrote this one. We got together and I don't know, we were having a year. So we wrote about how no matter what, when things are rough, just remember seasons always change. This is called Seasons Change. Daffodils are blooming, life is coming back to the trees. Out of another season, getting caught up in the weeds. When I close my eyes and listen, hear the wind at my back. Maybe I'm on an upswing, maybe I won't look back. When the clouds roll in and dark in the sky, I will cheer on the storm and give it time. And let it rain, let it fall down on my face. Open up, give myself more grace. I've been broken down, turned around, tried to push the pace. But if it's not my season, seasons change. And to look down in the trenches and roll up my sleeves, sit in my sadness and grief. 'Cause when you're on your way down and your head held high, there are beautiful things you just might find. I'll let it rain, let it fall down on my face. Open up, give myself more grace. I've been broken down, turned around, tried to push the pace. But if it's not my season, seasons change. Let it rain, let it fall down on my face. Open up, give myself more grace. I've been broken down, turned around, tried to push the pace. But if it's not my season, oh, let it rain, oh, let it fall down on my face. Open up, give myself more grace. I've been broken down, turned around, tried to push the pace. And if it's not my season, I let the clouds roll in and darken the sky. I will cheer on the storm, make it mine. Thank you.
That was beautiful. Well, I'm going to slow it down. It's going to be my last song, and I sure have enjoyed sharing the stage with you guys, man. I think we're all going to be buddies. But I'm going to do a little slower one that I wrote with two good buddies of mine, Jim Hawkins and Aaron Loy. And Aaron flies in from Texas. He comes to Nashville to write songs with me, and he was on this plane with this old man, and this guy said, you know, I've always wanted to be a songwriter, but I never got the chance to do it. Life always got in the way, and we're still on the lookout for this guy. We want to make him a song. We want to credit him as a writer on the song, but we can't find him. So the mystery continues, the search continues for this guy. But anyway, he gave Aaron this hook. He said, I got this hook called She Misses Being Mrs. And Aaron threw it out at the right with us, and we all automatically loved it. So we wrote this song about this boy and girl who fall in love in high school, and they get married, and he's a soldier, and he goes off to war, and he doesn't come home, and she lives with the pain of being his war widow. So this song's called She Misses Being Mrs. They met in high school, they fell in love. They said I do, drove away in his truck. He always dreamed of being a soldier. Said when he got back, they'd spend days growing older. His second tour, they came under fire. Not every hero comes home. Now she misses his heart, his tender touch, the warmth of his arms wrapping her up, the memory of every smile, oh, and 1,000 goodnight kisses. Yeah, but most of all, she just misses being Mrs. She still goes to the store, cooks on the stove, a dinner for two, but she sits there alone. She lies in their empty bed every night. She turns out the lights and she cries, because she misses his heart, his tender touch, the warmth of his arms wrapping her up, the memory of every smile, oh, and 1,000 goodnight kisses. Yeah, but most of all, she just misses being Mrs. No, she can't move on, no, she can't forget. That's why there's always a rose on his stone, oh, 'cause that's as close as she'll ever get. She still misses his heart, his tender touch, the warmth of his arms wrapping her up, the memory of every smile, oh, and 1,000 goodnight kisses. Yeah, but most of all, she just misses being Mrs. Yeah, now most of all, she just misses being Mrs.
That's some country music right there, son.
Thanks, y'all.
Absolutely.
Hope y'all have a wonderful
Hey.
night. Thanks for having me.
Man. Well, I want to do a song that a guy named Mr. Phil O'Donnell, me and him's been working together a lot recently, and he sent me this song, and I was going to do a song I call Blue Jackets, one of my bigger songs, but I don't want to do that one. I want to do a song we haven't even released yet.
Yeah.
And
Let's go.
It's called Thank God for the Farmer, and the farmers don't get appreciated enough, and, you know, we need to send out a song to them, so this song we're going to do, we're going to try. This is my first time. Here we go. He wakes up every morning surrounded by work, worrying about whether and what his crops are worth. He's cotton in the clothes and beer in all the bars, the leather in the boots and the wood in my guitar. This song goes out to all the farmers, blue-collar soldiers in Carhartt armor. If it weren't for them, we'd all be starving. Thank God for the farmer. From Indiana barley to Tennessee tobacco, the California grapes and the corn in Nebraska, New York cabbage and Carolina hogs, chicken in Georgia and rice in Arkansas, and from Texas beef to Maine blueberries, Florida oranges and Michigan cherries, and from the apples up north to the peaches down south. This is for the people putting food in our mouth. This song goes out to all the farmers, unsung heroes in Carhartt armor. If it weren't for them, we'd all be starving. Thank God for the farmer. He's a jack of all trades when it comes to fixing farming equipment. Unless it's Sunday, he hardly ever stops to take a day off. This song goes out to all farmers, unsung heroes in Carhartt armor. If it weren't for them, we'd all be starving. Thank God for the farmer. One thing I can say for sure, thank God for the farmers. Thank you to the farmers. We appreciate y'all out there. Thank y'all. Y'all have a great night. My name is Samuel Smith. Thank y'all so much for having us.
That was awesome. I've dabbled in a little bit of vegetable gardening, and I tell you, thank God I'm not a farmer.
Me and you both.
Nobody would be eaten.
We'd all
Rotten tomato, I promise.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for having us back. Thank you to Overtones for hosting.
Thank you, Renee.
And NashHouse. I'm gonna leave y'all. Where are my whiskey drinkers out there? We got any whiskey drinkers?
Woo!
Okay.
Yeah, I see him in the back.
I like it. All the whiskey drinkers are no. We're not showy. Everybody. There's just a couple like, yeah, I'm here. Like nobody. We don't need to be loud, but I love it. So I love whiskey.
We're old fashioned.
We're old fashioned. There we go. Yeah. And this was a title track off of my second album. This one's called Love on the Rocks. I take my loving on the rocks. Zip on it slowly, don't rush this, ain't no shot. I like my man like fine wine. I take my loving with someone who knows how to take its time. Hey. Boy, I've been watching you, watching me now for an hour. So sit down beside me, and yes, you can buy me a drink. Nothing too sweet that goes down too fast. I'm looking for something, no it's gonna last. Let me be real, if you wanna know what I think. I take my love too short to be drawn into long conversations. And I get the feeling you're feeling the same way tonight. And I water down, but nothing too strong. I know what I want and I know when it's wrong. Hey, don't you worry, so far the mix is just right. I take my love and on the rocks. Sip on it slowly, don't rush this, ain't no shot. I like my man, like the fine wine. I take my love in with someone who knows how to take his time.
what you were born to do. You think I'm a disgrace? My life was spent working on me for you.
Daffodils are blooming, life is coming back to the tree. In and out of another season, getting caught up in the weeds. When I close my eyes and listen, I hear the wind at my back. Maybe I'm only upset, maybe I won't look back. When the clouds roll in and darken the sky, I will cheer on the storm and give it time.
Don't worry about my dream.
Let it fall down on my face. Open up.
Jack Daniels, if you can hear me.
Give myself more grace. I've been broken down, turned around, tried to use the pace. And if it's not my season, seasons change.
I'll go on another ride with you.
I've learned to get down in the trenches and roll up my sleeves, to sit in my sadness and breathe. 'Cause when you're on your way down and your head's held high, there are beautiful things you just might find. I'll let it rain. Let it fall down on my face. Open up. Give myself more grace. I've been broken down, turned around, tried to push the pace. If it's not my season, seasons change. I'll let it rain. Let it fall down on my face. Open up. Give myself more grace. I've been broken down, turned around, tried to push the pace. If it's not my season, I'll let it rain. Let it fall down on my face. Open up. Give myself more grace. I've been broken down, turned around, tried to push the pace. And if it's not my season, I'll let the clouds roll in and darken the sky. I will cheer on the storm and make it mine.
Woke up on my couch again, bed still made, it ain't been slept in. I can't find my clothes or my keys. There ain't no truck parked in my drive, I guess I cabbed it home last night. Looks like my friends and I got on the whiskey. I must have had a good time last night, gotta clear the cobwebs from my mind. Opened up his bloodshot red eyes and it felt like a jackhammer pounding my head. Where did this tattoo come from? I can't remember one thing I've done, but judging by the bar receipt I just found from last night, I must have had a good time. We went downtown to hear some blues, was just gonna have us a beer or two. Then Tony ordered all of us a shot on me. It all went downhill from there. Those Jaeger bombs and a smoky air sure did a number on my memory. I must have had a good time last night. Gotta clear the cobwebs from my mind. bloodshot, red eyes, and it felt like a jackhammer pounded my head. Where did this tattoo come from? I can't remember one thing I've done, but judging by the bar receipt I just found from last night, yeah, we must have had a good time. Gonna have to find my phone, call my buddy for a ride. No, I don't remember, but this will remind me what I did last night. Must have had a good time last night. Gotta clear the cobwebs from my mind. Opened up his bloodshot, red eyes, and it felt like a jackhammer pounding my head. Where did this tattoo come from? I can't remember one thing I've done, but judging by the bar receipt and the photos I got and all the photos on my phone we took last night, must have had a good time. Yeah. Found yourself a song for your current situation. Had somebody hurt you. Country ain't your go-to. You don't even know who was singing, but you knew you had to hit the first honky-tonk you came to. Walk up to a jukebox, find yourself a straw hat, have them play a slow song, show you how to two-step. Get treated like a woman underneath some neon, saddle up some bar stools, have a little one-on-one, right off with the real McCoy. Well, it's a good night, it's a good night to be a cowboy. Sounds like he was a cold one, so let's get you a long neck. Got a couple bad jokes, bet you ain't heard yet. Girl, what you see is what you get when you walk up to a jukebox, find yourself a straw hat, have them play a slow song, show you how to two-step. Get treated like a woman underneath some neon, saddle up some bar stools, have a little one-on-one, right off with the real McCoy. Well, it's a good night, it's a good night to be a cowboy. Yeah, you walked up to a jukebox, found yourself a straw hat, had me play a slow song, I showed you how to two-step. Got treated like a woman underneath the neon, saddled up some bar stools, we had a little one-on-one. Girl, you found what you came here for. Well, it's a good night, it's a good night to be a cowboy. Yeah, it's a good night.
and you know that I want it too. So boom.
Take me back to Kentucky. Let me sleep in her loving arms. Let me watch that fading ridge line. Let me die